General Syndulla, I'm sure we all...
He ain't have nothing to say. Yo, I'm a general for a reason. You better respect these stripes. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Sita with the Intel, and we're getting ready to watch episode 3 of Ahsoka. So far, I have been enjoying the series. I hope you have too. Now, if this is your first time watching with us, don't worry. There's a link in the description for some of the previous episodes. Make sure you stay towards the end for my little, mini breakdown of the things that we've seen, and also a way that you can get a better viewing experience regarding this watch along. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the name of this episode is called Part 3, Time to Fly. They don't call it episodes, they call it parts. So what do we call that? Is that like a warp tube? Is that what we call that? You don't really see the step-by-step sword approaches, that Jedis use.
Well?
What language is that?
Not
Is that
bad,
a made-up mythical one?
but not good,
It's been a while.
obviously.
I see you still remember the basics. Enough to get by.
Is it?
Barely.
Yeah. I like that he's honest with her, though.
I'm not certain Lady Wren is ready for that technique.
Dang.
Thank you, Yang. Yes.
They talking about you right to your face, too.
Discovered that according to Hu Yang, I'm the worst candidate to be a Jedi out of every Jedi he's ever known.
At least you know.
It's true.
Yeah. Why sugarcoat it?
Doesn't matter.
I think it does.
Agreed.
Here. You're joking.
Oh, that's not a look of joking. She about to get tore out the frame.
Do you know where I am?
Next to Hu Yang.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Follow my voice. Sense my intention.
I like the track behind it. Sounds very Kill Bill-ish. Okay. Oh, I love a good training scene. Nice. She's getting better. Now she's just flailing. Yo, that little guitar in the background's getting it in. I mean, you're getting trained by a legend, so
Let's go again.
I like that. Let's go. That's how we get good.
Chancellor Mothma, senators.
Hera, you look well.
Hey, there you go, Mothma.
Fine, Chancellor. In fact, he's on board. Somewhere.
Causing trouble with Chopper, no doubt.
Chopper.
Forgive me, Madam Chancellor, but if we could just hear the General's report. We're late as it is.
Quite right.
He was like, yo, I need y'all to step to this.
But I believe their activity speaks to a larger operation.
It always does.
Involving Thrawn.
Oh, that name. Look, she tightened up real quick.
Your personal quest to find Ezra Bridger.
Ezra vanished while fighting Thrawn.
And that you conveniently use a threat of Thrawn's return to acquire those resources.
This dude, I don't trust you either.
Just sat back and waited to see who came out on top.
Oh. Well, say something.
General Syndulla, I'm sure we are all...
He ain't have nothing to
grateful for your
say.
service and-
Yo, I'm a general for a reason. You better respect these stripes.
Make your point, General.
Thrawn is not your typical Imperial officer.
No, he's not. He's the man.
I know because I fought against him.
Tactical genius.
And I'm sorry to say, it is my opinion that your friend Ezra Bridger heroically died with him.
You don't know that.
General. Hera,
Keep on stirring the pot.
with my colleagues.
Of course.
You don't see
Chancellor.
these 5 stars, these 5 dots?
That went well.
Hey, Mom! Mom! Is it true?
Hey!
I want to be a Jedi.
Got the green hair and everything. They really I'm gonna really have to go back and rewatch Rebels. I see that now. Like, it is a very necessary part of the lore that you should know.
If that's true, then why doesn't everyone use it?
Talent is a factor. But training and focus are what truly defines someone's success.
So do you all feel that anybody can be a Jedi? Based off of what she just said.
Ahsoka, I'm going to give this my best.
We shall see.
She's frustrated. Still a challenge for her.
You both knew this wouldn't be easy.
Well, what you said didn't help.
I only spoke the truth.
Yeah.
By their standards.
Standards which were proven over a millennia.
And failed.
Yeah. I can't lie, when I was a kid, I would sit and do that and be like, try to channel the force and move things. Oh, don't act like it's just me. Don't do that.
Sabine, I've got Hera.
You win this round. Great. How far out are you in the fleet?
Unfortunately, I won't be joining you for this one. And neither will the fleet.
What?
Solo. It's more fun that way, though.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Sabine. But it's not up to me. I just followed the order.
Hera?
Oh.
Something much larger.
Oh.
A Star Destroyer?
Negative. Whatever it is has a signature which is unknown to me.
Okay. And you've been detected. Okay. Oh. His name's Shinhati. There's the dude with the helmet on. Somebody said it could be Ezra. I can't unhear that now.
Tailgun, please.
On it.
But here's my argument against that, though. I feel like Ahsoka would have been able to feel his presence. So that's my argument against that.
Tailgun ready.
Copy that.
She's like, yo, I'm nice with it. I don't need no presets. You gets nothing.
Just a little rusty.
Dang, they taking chunks out of y'all.
On everything else going
Yang,
on.
not now.
When you're both acting, there won't be a later.
Y'all better get it together. Communicate.
Tell me what you need.
Move on my signal?
Copy.
There we go. Teamwork.
One.
He's not gonna make it. I love how they keep the essence of those old World War II dogfights. He ain't gonna make it. Boom. Yup.
2-6, with me.
Oh, I guess he did make it.
Port now!
Oh, that's cool. Boom, boom, 2 of them. So much of that theory.
Now.
Oh, what do you see? That's no moon.
Base ring.
I'd like to confirm that.
Y'all not got no video cameras on the top of those ships? Saying, record all that and then send it back.
I'm surprised you let them get this far.
Wow.
Stay clear. I shall deal with them.
Oh, yeah, let's get some of that witch sorcery.
Wait for my signal.
Oh no. Buddy's still there, never mind. The theory remains.
Turbo lasers primed and ready.
Open fire.
Get everything you need?
Not yet. See if you can get a little closer.
I'm like, you see what's happening? Shoot, if Hera was flying that, there'd be no problem.
This is intolerable.
You want it closer. Deflectors at 10%.
Ooh wee. All right, I feel the tension.
Scan complete.
Dang.
They are off our scope.
That part. Send it out to Hera.
Get on it.
Come on, keep your head in the game.
Got them.
I have eyes on them. We'll take it from here.
What's working? Not much. Our backup kicked in, but we're dead in space. No hyperdrive, no cannons.
We got incoming.
You better hop on those turrets, yeah. All right, we got Laylu. I know. She just looks like the Fifth Element. Her spacesuit got the little area for her horns. Okay, show me something awesome. I've always thought spacewalks looked odd in Star Wars. Okay, that's pretty funny. Now can't you just force pull the ship or yourself towards the ship? Come on. Come on, girl. Let's get out of here. Never question gravity in Star Wars. You just gotta run with it. Yeah, there we go.
What is it?
Oh, it's the whales. It's the warp whales. The ones that form the hyperspace tunnels. I know I need to learn more about the lore of these very important warp tunnel creatures. I want to say it might have been the Mandalorian where they actually showed them like swimming next to the warp paths. Yeah, because if I remember, Grogu was waving at one. Yeah, it was the Mandalorian. I seriously doubt they like being shot around. Oh, it's a whole pod of them too. This is cool. You know, I was saying how like some of the earlier episodes are a lot slower. I'm loving the pace of this one. I feel like she skipped some Jedi classes. Or Sith classes, or whatever class of Jedi she is, or Force user.
Long. We're in pretty bad shape. Better set us down.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Oh, took my battery back up a while to cycle, I suppose. What did I miss?
We almost died. Multiple times.
Many times. Oh, those are the trees of the witch planet, right? That's where we were the last time. I keep calling it the witch planet. I need to find out the proper name.
I suppose that's true.
Shutting down.
I like that set.
Any sign of them?
Nothing.
They must
And his voice is all hidden.
regroup.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, like the background score is just on the money this episode. Start training.
With the final one being set into position.
So it is a hyperspace ring.
Yes, but I have never seen one built on this scale.
Yeah, that bad boy's huge.
These power levels and configuration would be capable of a hyperspace jump of astonishing speed and distance.
Like that, make a jump to a neighboring galaxy.
Theoretically, if one knew the coordinates and navigation, yes, I believe it could.
Thrawn.
The archives speak of intergalactic hyperspace lanes between galaxies, which used to follow the migration paths of star whales.
Star Whales.
Like the ones we just saw.
Yup.
Really? When?
When you were asleep, bro. Now you to come back and answer the boss. That's just bait. Sending them to get slaughtered. So go about to them. Ray Stevenson. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Sintel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Oh, well, we're just going to like that? All right, that's not bad. It's not terrible, not terrible. And then once again, in the closing credits, you see the golden lines, which is probably going to be some of the lanes that they use for intergalactic travel or outer galactic travel. I think that's the terminology. I'm sure you'll correct me in the chat regarding the best way to phrase all of this. Hey, so what do you all think of so far? I'm enjoying the pace. It's picked up tremendously. The first two episodes Of course, you know, we're trying to get to know some of the characters and the worlds a little bit better, so it takes a little bit of time to get some of the pacing right. But episode 3 is right, especially coming off of the first 2. I'm glad that they put the first 2 together, because if we would have seen the first episode and then waited a week to see the second episode, it probably would have left a different taste of in my mouth about the series as a whole, because it would have been 2 slow starts. But because you got the first 2 out of the way, and now we would jump straight into the action, it seems like a very, you know, smart and brilliant move. I also enjoy that we get a chance to, you know, dive immediately into the questioning of how Sabine is regarding her force powers, how strong she is within the force, the whole apprenticeship thing. Because from my understanding, is that it wasn't exactly clear that she was going to become, you know, Ahsoka's Padawan / apprentice. Well, not Padawan, because Ahsoka has left the Order and she's technically not a Jedi because she's not affiliated with the Order, but she still is a Force user. I don't know. I'm sure you all can go into the details in the comments regarding that. But showing her from the beginning and putting the mask on so that she can feel where she is, I liked that. I thought that was really dope. I know you heard me talking repeatedly over and over again regarding like the score, and it felt very like Kill Bill-ish with some of the beats that was being used, and reminded me of The Bride when you know she's getting her sword work together. I don't think that was done on purpose. That's just my personal interpretation of it. I'm curious to know what your interpretation of that training scene was. We've seen on various accounts with a lot of different Jedi of them being blindfolded, having used the Force. The most notable one being when Luke is fighting the little balls that shoot the little lasers. We get a chance to see Sabine go through it as well. But it's also like being reinstated over and over again by Hyung, the droid, that Sabine is the weakest of all Force users. You know, a lot of times in storytelling, you'll see somebody, the budding hero, who is the weakest of everybody, and then they find something, and then there's like a switch that clicks, and then you end up finding that they're actually like overpowered. So I'm kind of like preparing myself for that, because I don't think it would be as fun if she's just a mild Force user and then she happens to be a Jedi. I hope they don't take that route. That just seems, I don't know, that just doesn't seem nowhere near as interesting as if she goes from absolute like zero of having almost no connection with the Force and then becoming like this uber powerful type of Jedi. So somebody in the comments has said that Ezra could potentially be the guy in the mask, and I wasn't feeling it at first, but now I'm starting to see like there could be some through lines with that, especially now how they're kind of like going out of their way to hide the voice. You know, hiding voices is a very Star Wars-ish kind of thing. You know, be everything from Darth Vader to a few other different people where their voice, it doesn't necessarily give who they are away completely. How are you feeling with the introduction of some of the witches into the lore as well? What's her name? Morgan Elsbeth. I still miss the makeup, and I'm not even sure if the planet that they're currently on is that planet from where the witches reside. I'm just going off of my memory, off of what I remember from Clone Wars, and there being like a lot of red trees. I'm sure there's other red trees within the solar system, but that's the thing that's kind of sticks out the most. If she does don the war paint, I am going to be absolutely tickled pink. I like getting a chance to see, you know, Ahsoka still do her thing, even though she is a lot older than some of the younger versions that we've seen. And I was saying earlier regarding like, you know, older heroes, and that you can either see the aging within the character themselves or within the actor or actresses that are playing them. I might use John Wick as a previous episode, but this one did a really good job of showing Ahsoka still being kind of really spry, real, you know, not missing a step at all. Of course, you know, it was some wire work that was being used and probably some special effects, as she did some amazing Jedi stuff on the wings of the ship. Pretty cool. You know, it's one of those things where it's an oddity for me to see like spacesuits being used in Star Wars. I know they have been used more than one time, but it still seems a little interesting, I'll just say that. And then to see how gravity is kind of like manipulated on this, it's just funny. It's not a deal breaker or anything like that. It's not a complaint, but it's just a thing that I noticed. But they still made it look cool, and that's what's really important, you know, making Ahsoka look cool. I like her cool, calm, steady attitude regarding everything, and I'm glad that we do have Hyung, who is the guy who can brighten up the mood and add some levity to all of like the dark brooding and the training that's going on. Absolutely is going to be necessary. I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about Hera. How are you all feeling about Hera and her role? She seems like she's going to be more of like the behind the scenes kind of thing. She's going to be more in the the works that get the bigger machine moving in terms of support from the Rebel Alliance altogether. So I'm hoping that it does maintain is just Ahsoka, Sabine. So I am hoping that it is just going to be young Ahsoka and Sabine. The three of them, three is enough. And then them going against the other dark forces, and they are setting us up to travel into other galaxies. More of that. We got a chance to see the whales. We got a chance to understand that the new technology is going to be sending them off to whole new galaxies. So hey, let's go ahead and spark this Star Trek-ish exploration of worlds unknown. All right, that's it. I'm done breaking this down. This is episode 3. I hope you all have been enjoying it. Let me know what I got right. Definitely what I got wrong, because I feel like I got a whole lot wrong on this one, and the fun one is what I missed. And also, let me know what some of your conspiracy theories are. You see, I've been going on and on regarding that last one. You all give me something else that I can chew on. If you have been enjoying this conversation and you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscription button. And of course, give me that thumbs up, because that's how the people know you're digging what I'm giving you. So without any further ado, I will catch you all in the next episode. All right, peace.